Thanks, guys. Welcome back to Orangeline. Now it's time for the What's Bugging Us segment, the first one of the semester. It's time to complain, Zach.
Yes, it is. It is. So what do we got, or what do you got for us this week, Alex?
Well, something that's kind of been developing over break and now getting into February here, Valentine's Day passing, the economy. It's really bugging me. I mean, broken record, we get in America, nobody has any freaking money, and it's no good for anybody. I mean, people are getting laid off, you know. Like you talked about earlier, I went to Burger King, you went to McDonald's for Valentine's Day.
It's really sad.
It's getting pretty stringent out there, but I'm just tired of hearing about it. I mean, we're still America, you know, even if we don't have that much money, we're still doing better than most people in this world. So, and also, there's still lotteries and things like that. I don't understand the whole concept. Why are we handing out millions of dollars to random people in Georgia if everybody across the United States is, you know, penny pinching right now?
I know, but let's go back to the Valentine's Day thing.
Okay.
Now, I'm not dogging on Burger King or McDonald's. I am a huge fan of both restaurants. I think they're very, very fine institutions.
High class.
Ronald McDonald, one of the best, greatest Americans of all time.
Wake up with the king.
Yes.
You guys want to do that?
But at the same time, Alex, I was embarrassed. I mean, to take my lady friend to McDonald's on Valentine's Day, I got a lot of weird looks from people, and it was really, really unfortunate. And I know the whole Barack Obama stimulus bailout plan, $890 billion. Instead of giving that to them, why don't they just give some of it to you and me and let us invest it in the economy? I can think of like 890 billion things to do with that kind of money.
Oh, for sure.
So I don't understand it.
We have dollar menus nowadays, so I mean,
that's true.
How hard is it to get by?
That's true.
I don't understand. KFC just came out with one. Everybody's doing it.
I know. Even Sonic brought up one.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, they're helping out as much as they can.
I know. The economy's going down the tank. So what do fast food restaurants do? They'd lower their prices. And I respect and applaud them for doing that.
Oh, most definitely. But
yes.
I am just tired of hearing about it. Let's just figure this whole thing out. And for the meantime, you know, I came up with creative ways to, you know, save money. Valentine's Day, you know, I went outside, I chopped down a tree, made a nice little heart for my mom and my girlfriend, you know, out of the wood. And I think, you know, when it comes to these times, it happens, you know, every 20, 30 years, the economy goes down. It just, you know, it makes people more humble and realizes what the important things are in life, and that it's not all about money, it's not all about the Benjamins. It's, you know, all about the love and taking care of each other, and that's what we really need in this time.
That's true. And I mean, you know what I did for Valentine's Day? I give the gift that every girl wants. I just gave her a little bit of me. You know, I hung out with her.
Ridiculous.
I was just being extremely nice to her. I mean, it's her day. You know
Priceless.
what I mean? I don't have any money in the bank. I'm a struggling college student. Tuition's going up next year. Things are not looking good for Baker.
Yeah.
So I figured, you know what? Might as well give the best gift of all.
Yeah, I was watching The Desperate Housewives of Orange County last night, and there was two commercials back to back. One for the WWF, not the Hulk Hogan WWF, but the one with the koala bear on the front.
Yes.
And then also another one, we talk about kitties and dogs and stuff and how we need to save them. And I'm sitting there thinking, you know, I can barely put gas in my car. It makes a loud noise every time I start it, but I'm not getting that thing fixed because I don't have any cash and nobody does.
No.
So, I mean, I think we just need to worry about the people for now, worry about the United States. Take care of business. Get back on it. Obama, we believe in you.
Yes. He's doing good things.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hickory dickory dock, we've just inaugurated Barack is what I like to say. Yeah.
That is outstanding. We'll close with that. Back to you.
Thanks, Zach and Alex. That was a great first What's Bugging Us for this semester. Now we'll be right back after this commercial. Welcome back, and now we're on to our sports segment.
The Baker dance team had a chance to compete at the HAAC conference this past weekend. The competition was held in Atchison, Kansas, hosted by Benedictine College. The girls performed to two styles of dance, jazz and hip-hop. This competition concluded the dance career of senior captain Kate Hess. Great job this weekend, girls. Go Cats.
Next up, Alex Dingman caught up with head football coach Mike Grossner to talk about next year's recruiting class.
It's basketball season, but it's also an important time for the football team, as they've signed over 20 players so far this winter. Those players include Old Spice Player of the Year nominee Reggie Harris, brother of cornerback Rodney Harris, and also Jesse Green, a member of Baldwin High's 2007 team that made it to the state semifinals. The list includes 12 players from Kansas and 4 from Kansas City, Missouri. Head coach Mike Grossner says the strong season last year, when Baker was one of the last 16 teams in the nation, has helped recruiting.
We've felt that in this recruiting season, you know, people are calling us more. You know, kids are more interested in coming to Baker, especially locally. On a national scene, yeah, we've put ourselves on the map.
One of the recruits who is already on campus is sophomore Brandon Hill, a transfer from Glendale Community College, the same school safety Herb Askew and head coach Mike Grossner attended. He mentions why he chose Baker.
The main reason we have a good team here, you know, trying to win a championship. So this is probably the best chance we got. 18 returning starters, and I'm just trying to add to the team, trying to get that team goal.
This is Grossner's 5th recruiting class, and he's looking to keep moving the team forward.
And I think our program is there. Now, if we take a step back and feel like we've arrived, we'll dip right back down into where we don't want to be. So we've got good coaches, we've got good players, solid citizens, good students, and we want to continue to do that.
Another new guy already on campus is offensive lineman Billy Chambers, a sophomore transfer from Coffeyville, who is excited at the opportunity to play for the Wildcats.
Well, I like the coaches a lot, and I knew that they were definitely in the right direction. They had a great season last year, and I've got a feeling they're going to keep doing good, so I want to be a part of it.
Grossner acknowledges the struggling economy makes recruiting more challenging.
You know, hopefully we get through this tough time, you know, in America, and then I think in a year or two when everything comes back, that hopefully we don't feel a little bit of dent here 4 years from now. Right now with this recruiting class, I don't see that. I feel real solid that we've brought a great group of student athletes together, and we'll just continue to move on.
This has been Alex Dingman for KNBU-TV.
Thank you for that, Alex. Stay tuned for more Orangeline.
Hello and welcome to the sports segment of Orangeline. I'm Chris Smith alongside Alex Dingman, back for one more semester, our final season, Ding. One more to go, kind of sad.
Times, you know.
Absolutely. Spring's got a lot to live up to. The fall had a heck of a season, all sports, so congratulations to them once again. Let's kick spring off, talk about men's basketball.
For sure, the men's basketball team right now, 7th in the HAAC conference, needing to be there in the top 8 to qualify for that postseason tournament. They're looking like they can, you know, those last 4 games, hopefully win 2 or 3 of those. And talking to Justin Hauser, he'd like to go ahead and win all of them and ensure their spot there in the conference tournament. But they're coming off a nice victory there over Culver Stockton. Malcolm Greer had 17 points in that one, just having a terrific season, especially the last half here, averaging 13 a game. And Justin Hauser also averaging double figures there and leading the team in rebounds and blocks. So the team playing William Jewell now on Thursday, and that game very highly anticipated because the last one was an overtime defeat here at Baker University and Collins Center Gymnasium. Brock Entner exploded for 28, trying to get some revenge there on William Jewell's home floor this coming Thursday. So they're looking, you know, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty here, and they need to get some W's, so go ahead and travel out there and catch the team.
Women's basketball team having a pretty comparable season than men, 7-9 in the conference, 13-13 overall. Right now they're in that 7th seed, so they are a lock for the postseason tournament with just 4 games to go. They also play William Jewell on Thursday, a game that they certainly want to win. William Jewell is one of those teams in the on the women's side in the HAAC that always is very tough, along with Mid-America, and so they'll have a lot to prove on Thursday. Going back to Saturday, got a big victory over Culver Stockton at home, which was good because Culver Stockton beat them at their place, which was kind of a bit of a surprise. They're toward the bottom of the conference, but the women played really well. 74-54 was that final. Caitlin Shaniden dropped 20 on the night. She's just 2 points away from getting 1,000 points in her career, which is a big-time accomplishment. Congratulations, Caitlin. And Lauren Shuffleberger also kicked in 13. Audrey Bryant, a 3-guard, had 8 rebounds. So everybody played really well in that game. Women's basketball with just 4 to go along with the men, so good luck to them as they enter the postseason. Track and field having an excellent indoor season. Komei Okioma, Ashley Miller, Aaron Hannon, Cheliel Anderson, and Brian Korn have already all qualified for nationals, which is great going into the spring and as they head outdoors. And then, of course, softball and baseball are getting started soon.
Baseball and softball starting up this weekend. We got softball team on the road, the baseball team a doubleheader against St. Mary's beginning on Saturday. So go ahead and go out there to Sauter Field and watch some baseball because it's hard to believe, but it's already getting started here with the home game Saturday and the away game Sunday. So next week we'll have some footage and talk a little bit about the baseball team. It's kind of a transition period here going into March Madness, but it's getting an exciting period here in sports.
Definitely. Hopefully the weather will warm up. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Alex and Chris. That wraps up this week's show. I'm Justin Hauser.
And I'm Jessica Mulvaney. See you next time.